everyone, this is Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop. And I wanted to do a quick reading about the Queen of England, Elizabeth II. I wanted to know about her future in 2021 and how she's feeling about all these situations with Meghan and Harry and the royal family in general. So how does she feel about what's going on in her family and in her role as Queen? I'm going to start off with some tarot cards. I'm going to do 5 cards. Let's see what we get about the Queen. How's she doing? Okay, so the Hangman would indicate to me that she's feeling quite stuck. Perhaps she's also reviewing her thoughts. Sometimes to me, the Hangman, if you think about it, if you're hanging upside down, you see the world in a different way. You'll see a new perspective. So in the negative, I would say she's feeling quite stuck. But in the positive, she may be seeing the world in a different way. Okay, perhaps she's been developing and changing with the times, or seeing that there are different opinions now than what there were, say, 30 years ago. Okay, so the 10 of Pentacles is about the family. So it's literally about a family with wealth. And it shows the different generations as well. It shows an old person, younger couple, married couple, and then it shows children and a dog. So this is kind of like the royal family. And then we have the Ace of Coins or Pentacles. So this is about money. So we have now 2 money cards and wealth cards. This could also be an offering. So perhaps she's trying to learn from the past, see things in a different way about her family, and she may be wanting to make an offer about something, but it was also about finances and money. Okay, the 10 of Cups. Okay, she wants to see happy family. She wants to see happy society. And it's going to take some work. So these are quite positive. It shows, she's probably getting a sense of society now, a different society than it was 30 years ago or even 20 years ago. She's thinking about her family and its money and its prosperity and its longevity. And there's an offer. This looks like she's putting out her hand to offer something. And it shows that she wants harmony and family happiness. And it's also got the younger generation here too. And she knows it's going to take some work. So I'm just going to pull out an extra card just to see what else we want to know about how she feels. Okay, and then we have the 3 of Cups, which is a very good card, which represents celebration and happiness again. So this is quite a good reading for the Queen. Have to admit, I wasn't expecting it to be so positive, but it looks quite good. And I wanted to do a Lenormand reading about Queen Elizabeth II, and how she's feeling about her family and the situation with Meghan and all the stuff that's happening in the media right now. So let's take out 5 cards and let's see what she's feeling, what's going on with her, and what she thinks. Okay. So we have the Fish card. Fish in Lenormand usually represents plenty, and it often is associated with money. Bear. Bear is to do with power. And sometimes it could be a bossy bear, a bossy energy. And sometimes bear can also be matriarch, like a bossy mother or overprotective mother. So far it shows me overprotection about money. They're both money cards as well. They're both about big, big bear, lots of fish. So this is about abundance. tree. Tree can represent a couple of things. It can represent family, family tree, and it can also represent health. And we have tower. Tower is to do with the government, and it's to do with authority. So far it shows money, power, history or family tree, government and authority. And the last card is letter and information. Now, the letter card in this case could also represent media, documents and media as well. So, yeah, it's not too bad. It's very emotionally detached. I'm not seeing a lot of emotional cards here. Probably the most emotional card in these 5 is the bear. So overprotective, mother bear. But everything else seems to be business as usual. It takes a long time for a tree to grow. A long, slow moving, growing thing. The tower usually stays the same in Lenormand. It's very strong, very walled off, closed off. The letter's about information and talking, so perhaps she's going to communicate how she's feeling and what she's thinking through the media, perhaps an interview of some sort. And it just shows this woman, the Queen, is holding on to her power and her money as much as she can, and I'm not seeing her losing that. Okay, so this reading was projected for 2021. I wonder if I can do a sum total as well. Let me just see if I can get my calculator out. If we add them all up just to get the sum total. So we've got 34 plus 15 plus 5 plus 19 plus 27 equals 1. So it's 100, which equals 1 plus 0 is 1, which is the rider. So the rider is probably Harry. It's a young man riding away. So she's aware that, he's riding off, and perhaps she's looking at the young generation. So the rider is usually associated with young man. It can be messages. There he is there. Can be messages, information. It's interesting because when we look at the rider card, he's actually in between the house, which is family, and mountain, which is a blockage and a burden. So it's kind of just interesting that that's also come up like that. The other thing I want to say as well is the bear often is associated with jealousy and rivalry and people trying to, dominate. So that's probably the worst card out of these. And the other one that I don't particularly like is the tower, because it can be emotionally closed off as well. Okay, but I think she's going to soldier on, and I think she's just going to keep doing what she's done in the past. Doesn't look like a lot of change here. But I think she's also understanding that the younger generation do things in a different way. Okay, this is Paris Debono of the Fortune Teller Shop.